Bulldogs. Man, I can't put Archie in. Yeah, it's the Bulldogs, man. We playing the Bulldogs, man. I know, bro. I gotta give him this ass whooping.
Baby, didn't you say that that guy was basically a CPU?
I know, that's what I gotta say. I gotta do it. I gotta beat it.
You gotta beat the CPU.
Yeah, you're bad like that. Hey, Colin.
Oh, what?
Did you really just say that?
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the wall.
Nobody's tuning in to watch.
Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle.
This dude on kick returner has 97 overall. Like, this is insane.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I'm gonna just... Alright, Gibson's going for like 500 yards this game.
And take it.
I don't care. The London Bulldogs coming from London to face us.
That's running, Soto. Set your stats, bro.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a give, right side. Gibson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
So, like, I'm just trying to get this game.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Off the play fake. Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down the
dot by Jordan Love, boys. Let's go.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us to their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right.
Man, I tried to like
stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
I tried, but I couldn't do it.
2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Oh my God, I almost threw a pick. Oh my God, that was almost bad.
For the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and it's 3rd down.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
That's grading like crazy now.
Off play action. Love.
He picked it. Oh my God, I'm done.
He was trying to get it to Davis. Lonnie Johnson picks it. But no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening run.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see,
I
just
just threw a
throw it
pick.
away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
Why is he
Second
saying
and 10
that?
coming up. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Flush it, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jeffrey Simmons. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Oh, I got stuck on my stupid zone.
Just to try and get some space.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20.
Let's go.
Down around the 7-yard
See that?
line.
He really just threw it right
Not
there.
a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head
Brady
going
J.
forward.
What?
But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Bro, could
And he'll be
can
stopped
I
just outside the 5
can
at
I
the
let him back
6.
in the hole, please?
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Like, not a big game, but I need a
6-yard
hole.
line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now a give, right side.
Thank
Gibson,
you,
and
O-line.
he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that
I
big
won.
mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dot. Always
Alright,
a
he's
fan of
only
the
up.
dot.
He's only up 3-0.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7.
I'm talking about another game. I'm up 7-0 right now. I threw a stupid pick that I should
Gets
have not
fielded
done.
in the end zone.
Oh man, I just
And
got
he'll
chewed.
probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football.
This man's trying to
Football
run stretch on
101
me.
tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
That one good for 33 and a first. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, he got
Boy,
mad.
some
He
big
got
runs
like
here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like
man
the
has
most,
Breida
how
with like
decisive he is.
98
And it's
speed
putting
or
the
something.
ground
What
and
juice
going.
box?
So operating from Tennessee
It's
territory
yeah,
now.
I
Here's
can't
first
stop
and
it.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Go, Dory.
Intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he returns
Oh,
it
it's not
just
even the
shy of
Dory. I thought it was
to
the
the
Dory.
19-yard line.
I didn't mean to throw that. I was trying to throw the drag.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down, it's Gibson. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
To throw on second down.
Oh my
Nowhere
god.
to escape, and he goes
I didn't
down.
pick that pressure up.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'd file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
No, you might be getting this
soon.
at like 40. Okay, no, you didn't get it as high as I thought. I kicked it early.
To throw on third down. Love.
Thank you.
Throwing right, and that's complete.
Go, you beautiful.
And
Yes, he's
that
gone.
rookie's free. Touchdown, Titans. A big
He's so
play
slow, but I
there.
don't care.
With his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's picking it up pretty well.
I would say so. And how about that for your first career NFL touchdown?
And I don't know that he envisioned it quite that way, but if he was smart, he probably dreamed about it a little bit.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Drop that. Are you kidding me, Marquise? You left him open. You're getting cut. Clicker for you,
The offense back out there at the line, ready
He's
for their
actually
next
gotten
drive.
better, to be
Already down
honest.
2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Man, he just
Anything, at least 3
me.
points, get that 0 off the board. 14-0 the
Bro,
score.
what
This
is
is the NFL
You're so
on
mean,
EA
bro.
Sports. On first
Oh, no, I
down,
knew he
here's
was going to do that.
Brady.
It's
And he'll
done.
lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second
Everyone
down.
died for me.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the
Oh
tackle.
no, he just took off with Joe Burrow.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Aren't you
He'll
winning,
get a
though?
nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I thought you were winning, cuz.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like
Bro,
they
he's just running stretch. I know I'm running
Looking
stretch
for a
too.
crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of
Bro,
scrimmage.
I'm like,
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
he's only good for Chase, man.
Looking to throw.
Get over there.
Open
Oh,
man
he
is
caught it.
Leslie. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here's Breida. And not much to speak of
clamping
there.
him on
Maybe
the
a
run.
yard down to the 20. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D-lineman to make the play.
Where did I drop my
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he's
Oh
gonna
my God,
lose
I
yardage and be backed up
Matt
to the
Breida's hurt.
25.
Let's go.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Set, ready? 90 Wolf. You gonna see me?
On play action, they'll throw. They still can't get him. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few
he
yards
has a
short of the
bruised
first
hand,
down
man.
marker. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards,
Man.
but still 4th down. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try.
Oh man.
The kick by Fairbairn is
Oh,
good.
man.
And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
That's facts.
So the field goal.
What?
Well, partner, that's a
Hold on,
lot of
Brady.
offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3?
Well-
Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Kick return for a touchdown.
That'll
Come on,
be
let's
taken
go.
in the end zone.
He has 97 speed. Just don't really catch him like that.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up
Oh, that was
to the
a nice
29-yard
route.
line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Love. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 64 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds them.
Let's go, Pasha.
Escaping, he goes down. Jayon Brown gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Bro, that's actually tight cheesy because I thought you were running wild.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this. And the pressure gets to him again.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Oh, my God, I had a TD.
Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Oh, he's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Back to throw. Love. He finds Corey Davis. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, 35 yards. And the Titans are able
Holy
to
moly, my kick lies like crazy. I still got a perfect kick.
Half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told.
And for the third time here in this half, it's
Go, Kevin.
intercepted.
Go, Kevin.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Okay, yeah, this is going to be a little ridiculous.
Able to take him down. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Extra point from McManus is good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. 2nd and 4. Escapes the sack.
Holy moly.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Adoree Jackson has so many picks.
On 1st and 10, Love. This one into the hands of Burton. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside
Should
the
I
10
go?
to the
Should I
7.
go
That
for
puts
it?
him in
I think
excellent
I am.
position. First
I don't really care about
after
the field goal.
gain of
Field goal
19.
really does me nothing.
A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit.
No, I need my stats. Please don't log out.
A final shot before break. Love got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Anthony Miller, as time expires in the first half, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Man was saying, okay, I'm a beep,
Now
and then
McManus
he's
for the
losing 3
extra
to
point.
41 before second half.
And the route
I'm
is
winning
on
3.
here in this first half.
I'm winning 3 to
So we've
42 in
reached
the
halftime
third
here on
half.
opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue
Oh wait, I forgot to
becomes
sing
any kind of a
Fishy on me
factor
at
as we are
halftime.
back
I
underway in the
forgot.
second
No.
half. That's fielded in the end zone.
Frick.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
And damn, he didn't get a stop. I forgot to sing Fishy on me at halftime. Damn.
The offense back
Sorry
out
to
there
my
at the
crowd
line,
up there.
ready
I
for
was
their next
expecting
drive.
Fishy on
They
me.
have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I don't want to play for the Fishy on me.
And there was someone on the outside he puts in during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
No, he blocked with.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Oh, I'm playing for the Fishy on me.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breeden.
No.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Being chased out left.
Man, Joe Burrow doesn't
second
just...
down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Second and
Yo,
5.
you good, man.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down at the 10. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They'll run on 1st down.
Man,
and this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson.
oh my God,
It's
Gibson
a
had a hole.
5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 3rd down, Gibson.
No,
He's
I
not
didn't
going to
get it.
get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Yeah, there's a thing called a I'm not
Now
used to
here's
it anymore,
2nd
but
and 7.
there is a thing called coach's position.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Steps away to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect,
Oh my God.
It's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case,
Man, they just got the strip
They popped the
sack.
ball free in the backfield.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal.
I need you, Brown, for your TD.
Looking to throw.
Oh my God, I thought he had
to
it.
the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think.
I
on
need
early
Gibson's
downs
TD.
like that
I
first down there,
need the
you need to be
50
a little
Rob.
bit
I'm
more
sorry, bro.
careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
If you're watching this,
downs to play with.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no
bro, he
further.
only has,
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
he only has,
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably...
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I need that touchdown.
A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. McManus's point after is good, and that will extend this big lead.
Can you pull it out?
After the
Oh my god, I feel so bad. I'm winning 3-49.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I don't know, bro.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that's quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Eluding the pressure right.
How many tackles does it? How many tackles can Joe Burrow break, bro? He's broke like 7 sacks already.
Forced out to his right, had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back, unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly. Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
I just want a field goal. I don't even want a touchdown. No.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going to try and throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got
Joe Burrow kind of looks like Sandy from SpongeBob for some reason.
Here we go.
I just need to follow me.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
You are.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a give right side. Gibson. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for 1st. Now a handoff here to his running back.
I didn't even get the first down.
The conversion, it makes it 1st and goal.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one, despite the heavy workload.
But I'm not gonna score a touchdown.
And he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
I'm a QB Neo on the 1.
So
I'm going to just take my field goal.
All day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And McManus able to put it through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger.
I haven't given up a touchdown.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They run for it with Breida.
Man, he got it. I just don't want to give him a touchdown. I gave up a touchdown.
The 20, 10, and somewhat of a
Man, I gave up a touchdown.
He's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Watch QB jump. Watch QB jump.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling.
So they'll take it
right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Now, this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. They run with Breida. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Here we go.
But yeah, man, I mean,
But this guy's just trying to make the score better. He's calling timeouts with 10 seconds left.
so I'm just gonna shoot.
This first running back, McCoy. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Breida, he'll try to right side.
Does realize that.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Tennessee, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Londoners, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
He really is. I don't know why I traded for him. I really don't, dude. That guy is a freaking... I literally traded for him just for the fact that he's a big guy that can block, but I didn't give up much for him, so...
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself.
Nice.
Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my
I'm literally just trying to get a field goal.
Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian. Blame that on Gino. Snowflake the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. With the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish she's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate.